Welcome to r/Askreddit, where Reddit users answer the world's most burning questions. And just a quick warning, a couple of these posts really hit me hard, so brace yourselves for some laughter. Which basic knowledge did you totally forget for a moment? Not long after my daughter was born, I took her to meet up with friends. I put her car seat next to another baby in the group. Then, sitting down, I asked the mom across from me how it was having twins. I completely forgot that one of those babies was mine. If I'm running up the stairs or down the stairs and suddenly think, how am I doing this? Walking becomes manual for a second and I fall. It turns the autopilot off, like when the dentist says, breathe through your nose. Viewers, I'm so sorry, but he's right. I'm afraid this post has cursed you for the next time you go up or down stairs. If you fall and kill yourself, please don't sue me. The word scissors mid-surgery. Normally we call them METs for Metzenbaum scissors, but we had a new student as the scrub tech and I went to ask for METs, asked a few times, tried to remember the word scissors, failed, referred to them as snippies, and did a little finger scissors motion, looking like an idiot in front of the doctor. At least it worked and I got my scissors. I'm actually 100% okay with this. Can someone start a petition to abolish the word scissors and replace it with snippies? I forgot how to throw a ball. I forgot how to throw a ball. An embarrassing moment in my life which my brain will never allow me to forget. In high school, I was walking through the local fair with my then girlfriend. We come across a generic throw ball, hit the stuff, win things booth. The prizes are irrelevant, but who cares? It's something fun to do. So I pick up the baseball and throw it without a second thought, except I fling except I fling it full strength straight into the ground. It was a perfect 45-degree angle throw into the dirt. I'm like, what the F was that? It must have slipped. Everyone laughs it off. So I go to throw the second ball and the same thing happens. I realize that I've completely forgotten how to throw a ball. I'm releasing way too late. Just whipped it straight into the ground. There was less laughter this time. The booth guy looks confused and says, "Don't you know how to throw a ball?" I swear I do. I don't know what is happening. I play catch with my brother regularly. This is insane, and I immediately start to stress out of the situation. The booth guy looks like he feels sorry for me and offers me a third try for free. I have to redeem myself. I don't have to win a prize. I just have to throw a frickin' ball to prove to everyone I know how to do it at this point. But no. Again, straight into the ground this time, like I'm spiking a freaking football. I'm speechless. Someone from the crowd behind me says, "What the F is wrong with you?" My girlfriend just looks disappointed. Not because I didn't win, but because it's so embarrassing that I would even try to do this while apparently having nearly indescribably poor motor skills. All I can do is walk away. I have no idea what happened. Nobody believes me that I do, in fact, know how to throw a ball. This memory haunts me this memory haunts me still many years later anytime my brain decides, hey, remember that one time. Somebody asked me what day of the week it was, so I lifted up both of my hands to see which made an L. I have, on 2 occasions, forgotten the word aquarium. The closest I could manage was fish zoo. I whispered into my wife's mouth once. To be fair, she kept her mouth open to listen to me. Spent half an hour one time trying to make my brain accept that willant is obviously a word, because how else would one contract will and not? Why does this look weird? Why does this sound weird? It has to be a word. And by the way, let me know down in the comments if you're enjoying this Ask Reddit video, because if you do, I'll definitely make more, but if you're not enjoying it, I won't make any more Ask Reddit videos. I was ordering hot wings at a local barbecue joint. I was wondering if they still came with the fibrous green vegetable, but couldn't remember the name. Ended up describing it to the cashier and she looks at me weird and says, "You mean celery?" Yes, that's what I meant. And if you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit the button that shows that you are having fun with it. I think it's called the enjoy button. I was just starting a new school in 9th grade and had to write an essay about myself that the other kids in the class would read. I forgot how to spell pants and wrote pants. For those of you listening and not watching, that's spelled P-A-N-C-E. Pants. The power at my house had gone. I'm on a meter, so it's a fairly common thing. My phone started to die, so I put it on charge, then spent about 10 minutes trying to figure out why it wouldn't charge. My attempt also included trying to Google why it wouldn't charge to no avail, because no power, so no internet. It was at that point I realized. Alright, on to the second question for this video. Reddit, what's the stupidest thing you've heard a person say aloud in public? Pigs don't have blood. My coworker trying to explain his belief that pigs don't have a heart, blood, or veins, which is why they're white meat. This is actually a true fact. Everyone knows that pigs are composed 100% out of pork chops. Phones don't run on electricity, they run on batteries. Said in that condescending, "Ugh, this is so obvious" voice. Hey, kinda sounds like me as a YouTuber. I literally run on likes. Every morning I eat a big bowl of likes, so please feed me, hit that like button. I've probably heard worse at some point, but I remember sitting in a Starbucks on campus and this girl was telling this guy about her trip to Italy, and at one point the guy goes, "So, where do you want to go next?" And she says, "I've never been to Europe before, so hopefully that." Where? Where are your extra medium dog sweaters? What the fuck is extra medium? When I worked at an aquarium, I overheard Sorry, that last one really got me. I overheard an American tourist say, "Wow, these penguins look just like birds." During World War II history class, a girl actually thought the front line was a piece of rope held by the troops. Since when has anyone died from getting stabbed? Literally ever since the invention of stabbing. A bit late to the party, but I heard a woman explain to another woman how planes don't actually fly from America to Europe. They just hang in the sky motionless while the Earth moves below them until Europe appears and then they land. This is actually a really good life pro tip. If you want to travel east really fast, all you have to do is hop, and then the Earth will move under your feet, and then when you land, you'll be farther east. So you can literally hop your way from America to Europe. Breastfeeding is unnatural, girl in my year 11 health class. Yeah, actually, this seems to check out after extensive research on Pornhub. I have seen 0 instances of breastfeeding and many other applications. My brother used to be a park ranger. One time a lady asked him how long it took for a deer to become a moose. He said about 7 years. What? Deer is evolving! On the bus full of high school students, she's half Asian, half Chinese. Unlike the person who said that, who is half stupid, half a moron. I heard 2 girls talking about baking when one said she wanted to try baking a bread at home, but she didn't know how to make the crust of the bread. She also said she was thinking about baking the crust only because she liked it more than the rest of the bread. She truly thought the crust was made separately. Chickens are not animals, they shit eggs. Said a friend who was trying to explain how she can eat poultry and be vegan at the same time. I love that logic. Ew, I don't eat meat. That's disgusting. I eat shit. And this girl is the gift that just keeps on giving. Edit for the people who want to give her the benefit of the doubt. This woman is 24 years old today, and I've known her for 10 years. We went to high school together. I once had to convince this woman that she is, in fact, 22, not 21. She thought she was 21, and it took me and a team of 4 other people and her ID to prove to her mathematically that she is 22 years of age. I love that this person has a team of people to convince this woman. Assemble the team! Today we're going to try and convince Karen that gravity is real. Coworker at my old job while we were setting up for Black Friday. It's pretty crazy that Black Friday actually falls on a Friday this year. Calendars, how do they work? I was in line at KFC when the guy in front of me asked, "How many pieces of chicken are in a 15-piece bucket?" If only there was some clue to the answer in the name 15-piece bucket. Yeah, and by the way, in this 15-piece chicken bucket, does that have chicken or pork? I'm vegan, but I still eat chicken and turkey. So can I get the Cuban, a sandwich made with pulled pork and ham, made with turkey instead of ham? Sure, so do you want me to take the pulled pork off or make it with double turkey? No, leave that on. Me, invisible confusion. Okay. He comes back later with his lady all mad saying he wants a new sandwich because he didn't know pulled pork was from pig and he doesn't eat pig because he's vegan. I'm also a vegan, except I eat dairy products, pork, beef, chicken, fish, and children of entitled parents. I got 400 days absence in a year, but still passed. This dude is so rSlash I am very badass that he went into a time machine, went back in time just so he could skip school an extra 2 months. Does myself count? I was shopping with my spouse after our child was born. We were in the baby aisle. She picked up a bottle of baby oil, which prompted me to ask aloud, wait, baby oil is actually for babies? A woman who had been walking into the aisle laughed audibly and immediately walked away. There is a starlet in my country who's famous, I don't know, for being famous, I guess? Here are some of her best ofs, translated. I would bulldoze down Church of Saint Donat, built in 19th century, and build an older one. Greetings to my parents, especially mom and dad. I'd love to have more self-confidence in other people. I'm always included in mobbing. I have 5 mobile phones. She never ceases to amaze me. I don't know why this guy is confused that she's so famous. I would pay money to listen to this woman talk. Yo! Harry Potter isn't a book, it's a movie. Took my lovely sheltered best friend to my hometown for the first time. I'm from a mountain town in Southern California, and the mountains all along the drive are mostly covered in huge boulders. We get to my family's property, which is a 2-acre plot with several boulders. She asked my dad if it was expensive to get the decorative boulders put into the yard. He tried to politely explain that they were natural, but she was pretty sure the owners before us must have put them in because boulders aren't naturally occurring. This woman is actually dumb as a rock. Ayy! Standing at the foot of the Jesus statue in Rio de Janeiro, I heard an American ask his tourist guide, "Are these mountains natural or man-made?" Wait, is this a thing? Do people not know that rocks occur in nature? Viewers who are watching this, please, you gotta confirm this for me. People know that rocks are real, right? Does an egg get boiled before or after it comes out of the chicken? Well, if you boil a hen alive, then I suppose it gets boiled before it comes out of the chicken, right? My friend has said 2 of the stupidest things I've ever heard. We were discussing climate change solutions in class and she says, "Can't we fill a hot air balloon with all the carbon dioxide and send it into space?" And regarding deforestation, why don't we just clone fully grown trees? Earth is flat because if it would be round, then it would bounce. I don't understand why I need to be on time for work. I feel like every choosing beggar on Earth would look at this post and be like, yeah, I don't understand why this is funny. Question, a recent poll shows that 1/5 of Americans can't locate the US on a world map. Why do you think that is? I personally believe that US Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps. And I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should our education over here. And the US should help the US and should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries so we are able to build up our future. My gym has just refinished the men's locker room. It came out that there would only be personal showers, not community ones. I overheard 2 gentlemen in their 60s to 70s. This is all because of the millennials. What are millennials? Younger people, you know they've never been in the army or navy. What's wrong with you millennials? You're unwilling to shower next to naked 60 or 70-year-old men? Your generation is just spoiled. That was r/Askreddit. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see more Askreddit threads in the future. Plus, a couple of these posts really hit me hard. I decided not to re-record them and just publish them with the laughter. If you hated that, let me know and I will never do it again.